In this podcast episode, Ben Shapiro delves into the political landscape following President Trump's signing of an executive order aimed at barring men from participating in women's sports. He emphasizes that the issue of transgender athletes in sports has been a contentious topic, with a majority of Americans opposing the inclusion of biological males in women's competitions. Shapiro highlights that 79% of Americans are against this practice, framing it as an 80-20 issue that Democrats are foolishly choosing to defend. Shapiro notes that just 17 days into Trump's administration, Democrats are already discussing impeachment, which he views as a desperate attempt to undermine Trump's agenda. He argues that the Democrats' focus on impeachment is not based on any legitimate legal grounds, but rather stems from their disdain for Trump and his policies. Shapiro cites Representative Al Green's announcement of plans to introduce articles of impeachment against Trump, criticizing the vague and seemingly frivolous nature of the accusations. He suggests that the Democrats are reverting to their old playbook of using impeachment as a political weapon against a president they dislike. Shapiro paints a picture of a disorganized Democratic Party struggling to respond to Trump's rapid-fire policy changes. He describes the Democrats as being in a state of disarray, both aesthetically and organizationally. He points to the Democratic National Committee's recent appointment of David Hogg as vice chair and Chuck Schumer's failed attempts to lead protests against Elon Musk as evidence of their lack of coherent strategy. Shapiro argues that the Democrats are floundering because they lack a clear vision or leadership, relying instead on obstructionist tactics that have historically failed. Shapiro emphasizes that Trump's administration is effectively targeting unpopular Democratic positions, which he believes is contributing to Trump's rising popularity. He argues that the Democrats are defending policies that the American public does not support, such as excessive foreign aid and spending on social programs that do not resonate with voters. He highlights the backlash against U.S. aid funding for controversial programs, such as those supporting transgender initiatives abroad, as a point of contention that Trump is capitalizing on. In a bold move, Trump has proposed a plan for the Gaza Strip that involves allowing residents to leave the area and rebuilding it into a prosperous region. Shapiro argues that this proposal is a stark contrast to the Democrats' approach, which he characterizes as ineffective and focused on maintaining the status quo. He suggests that Trump's plan is not only practical, but also morally sound, as it offers a way out for civilians trapped in a conflict zone. Shapiro criticizes the Democrats for opposing this plan, questioning why they would want to keep people in a rubble-strewn area rather than allowing them the opportunity for a better life. Shapiro discusses the increasing focus on Elon Musk by Democrats who are attempting to frame him as a threat to democracy due to his influence and wealth. He argues that this is a misguided strategy, as Musk's involvement in government agencies is seen by many as a positive development. Shapiro points out that Musk's efforts to reform agencies like USAID are resonating with the public, who are tired of wasteful spending and ineffective bureaucracies. He believes that the Democrats' attacks on Musk are backfiring, further solidifying his position as a popular figure among conservatives. In a broader cultural context, Shapiro highlights Trump's proposal to create a national park dedicated to American heroes, contrasting it with the Democrats' tendency to tear down historical monuments. He argues that this initiative is a way to restore pride in American history and counteract the narrative that has dominated the left in recent years. Shapiro believes that honoring American heroes is essential for fostering a sense of national identity and unity.